far we have seen evidences from branches like morphology and embryology. Mainly we examined evidences from these branches, and also I told you there are evidences from branches like taxonomy, physiology and so on. But all these evidences can be described as indirect evidences. Indirect evidences, because all these evidences only suggest a possible common ancestry. Because there is a comparison in related organisms, we come to the conclusion that they must have arisen from a common ancestry. So they suggest a possible common ancestry and do not provide direct evidences for evolution. Then naturally a question arises, are there not direct evidences to show that evolution has taken place? There are direct evidences. Direct evidences, and these direct evidences come from a branch called paleontology. From a branch called paleontology. Paleo means old. Paleontology is the study of what are known as fossils. What is a fossil? A fossil is a remain of an organism. The remains of an organism or parts of its body remains of an organism or parts of its body buried in the deeper sediments of earth. Buried in the deeper sediments of earth. In fact, there is another definition given for fossil: former organisms, structures studied in lithographs. Former organisms, structures studied in lithographs. Lithograph is the study of stones, the study of rocks. The study of rocks reveals the structure of organisms that got buried in the deeper sediments of the earth. So, fossils are written documents of regarded as written documents of evolution. So they are the only sources of direct evidences for evolution, because when you study a fossil, you will know when that fossil was formed. There are methods to study the fossil, the age of the fossil. So when that fossil was formed, so what was the situation at that time in the organism, and what is the present status of that organism, what changes have taken place between that period and this period. So everything can be very clearly ascertained from the study of fossils. Therefore, fossils are the only direct evidences for evolution. There are different kinds of fossils. Different kinds of fossils. There are examples where entire organism preserved as a fossil. Due to some geographical change, an entire organism may get preserved in the deeper sediments of the earth. The classical examples for this are the woolly mammoths, ancestors of elephants, present day elephants, woolly mammoths. In Siberia and neighboring places, several fossils of entire woolly mammoths have been found, and the study has indicated how these mammoths have given rise to the present day elephants. Then casts and molds. These are formed by hard parts of the organism, like for example the teeth or a bone, gradually getting replaced by water soluble minerals. Then there are petrified fossils. Petrified fossils where the organism's body or parts body parts undergo decaying, gradual decaying, and as decaying is in progress, particle by particle getting replaced by minerals. So each particle of the organic component of the body gets replaced by inorganic mineral. So this process is known as petrification. Petrification. Then another type of fossil, impressions. Impressions created by, for example, the footprint or bone or shell and other parts. Getting hardened gradually, forming a fossil. And coprolites. Coprolites, the fecal matter of the animals getting fossilized. So these are the different types of fossils. Entire organism may become preserved. Casts or molds, hard parts getting replaced by minerals. Petrified fossils, particle by particle, organic constituents of the organism's body getting replaced by minerals. Impressions created by footprint and other body parts. Coprolites, fecal matters getting converted into fossils.